You rock it?
Yeah, let's try it. Okay, we don't do takes.
No takes.
One take,
Is
one
that
take,
it?
or
One take and that's
Yeah,
it.
we're good.
That's it. There you go.
Okay, we're on air. See that?
That's our little intro song.
Man, that Coors Light.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Boathouse Boys podcast, episode 4. How's the 4th of July weekend, Gary? How'd it go for
it
you?
was really good. Had some college buddies up, did all the Three Lakes thing, went to the parade, Brew Station, the music at the park,
Nice.
fireworks, all that
Eat
stuff.
naps? Took some naps with the old guys?
I did not, but a couple of my buddies did, and I had to get on them about that. I was not happy.
Oh, it's pretty lame,
Yeah,
actually.
fun.
They had a great time.
What did
Great
they think
time.
of Witt's party?
They loved it.
Yeah,
Loved it. What's not to like, right?
exactly.
Chad, what about you? How was your weekend?
I had a great weekend. Did a little moving. We're moving into the house, so we did a little of that. We had Brittany was up with her boyfriend Jesse for the weekend, so that was a good time. Just hung out and saw a lot of people. Some guy had a 30th birthday party or something down the lake. We stopped there. It was kind of lame,
We'll
you know.
get to that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll cover that.
What'd you do, Tim?
I ran after 4 grandkids. Had the whole family up. All 3
Yeah,
girls were up.
Stopped over.
You know.
I can't believe your one daughter looks exactly like your wife. I mean, like identical.
Yeah.
That's wild. You're the dad?
I don't know. Of course. No, I had a great time. All the kids had a blast. They're a lot of fun, but they're exhausting.
Yeah.
They're up all week. For an old guy like me, oldest guy in the boathouse right now.
Yep.
It's hard to make the kids, and it's even hard to watch the grandkids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Either way.
You can always give them away.
Yeah.
Give 'em back, you know.
On eBay.
Out of here.
What's the like of the week this week? I'm trying to think what it is.
Gary, you should do it because you're a big stoner.
You're a big stoner,
I
Gary.
am.
Big
Thank you.
stoner.
Thank you.
It's not 420.
So Lake of the Week is?
It's almost 420 in California.
Lake
right
of the Week is Big Stone Lake, located a few lakes south of here on Big
South
Fork.
of Big Fork.
Yeah, who wrote that?
It's south of Big Fork. here.
607 acres. It's a huge lake.
Deep.
57 feet. Couple of public boat landings there. Right off of Chicken in the Woods Road, next to Sunset Grill and Highway 45. We'll talk about that later. In the show.
Sunset Grill.
We got fish in there. We got muskie, panfish, largemouth, smallmouth bass, northern pike, and walleye. Water's a little bit low right now, but doesn't stop fish from biting.
Oh,
No fish today caught on Big Stone Lake.
I'm always afraid of getting my feet bit by fish. It's very scary for me
Like
when you're in the water.
when you're in the water, like you
Like you're on surfing and you fall
surfing
down.
and fall.
Yeah.
I was afraid of getting there.
That's so
Feet
dumb.
bit
It is
by-
so dumb.
by
I don't
fish.
understand why muskies don't attack people.
So crazy. Anybody that I
They
can't
should
stand
have-
it.
They can. They do
have
attack.
I gotta put my
skydivers
feet
or-
up on the board when I fall down because I'm afraid they're gonna bite me as their boat comes around. I hate it. That's why I'm usually drunk. What's happening in Three Lakes this week, Tim?
Well, we shorten up. This is Nose Hit News right here. The 4th of July parade celebration was a huge success. Weather was great, and Three Lakes was happy. Right? The parade was good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All the
Great
kids had
weather.
their candy bags. It was
Candy
pretty
bags.
awesome.
Uncle
Yes.
Chad gave him candy bags.
Yep.
Made him cry when he tried to
Take
them
it back. Yeah. I said, I'm loaning you this bag.
The Three Lakes Historical Museum is open for the 44th season. Oh, gosh, I just almost fell on my head. That was a great catch. 44th season this year.
Reflexes over here.
Cat-like.
Cat-like.
What's that, Tim? We
The
had a
Three
little-
Lakes Historical, we just had a little mishap
Yeah.
there. But
Look at that.
the Three Lakes Historical Museum, you ever been there?
It's very historical.
44th year. They put on concerts in the park every Tuesday, 7 p.m. at Cy Williams Park in beautiful downtown Three Lakes. Corn and berry sales from Penny the Corn Lady at the museum. And if you want to get involved in the museum happenings, you can visit their website, www.threelakesmuseum.org. And finally, music legend Dave Perrin
Speaking of big stoners,
will be performing at Tribute Brewery this Thursday afternoon. He said he's the setup band for the Marina Bar.
yeah, that makes total
That's what
sense.
they're doing. So that's a wrap on the Nose Hit News Report this week. If you have any news to report, just give us a holler and call our hotline at 262-339-9000.
9,000.
Probably will not use what you tell us to do, though.
Yeah, more than likely not. Just keep your opinions to yourself. Thank you. I had a great BLT once at a place kind of by you.
One of our sponsors,
Oh.
Tavern on the Loop. Tavern on the Loop. Casual dining, fantastic soups, great cocktails, good friends. Trailside, Lakeside, Highway 45, just south of Three Lakes. Stop in and see Austin for some down-home food.
Down home
Tavern
food.
on the loop.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the big reveal. Any great sound effects, Tim, to play?
Well,
Today we have Big Forker. Something you got that mouse? Boo, yeah. There we go. Big Forker legend. A water skiing machine. Friend of ours.
Our youngest guest
Our
ever.
youngest guest ever. That's actually true.
he's a guest prodigy.
He's 30 years old. Recently, 30 years old. Welcome to the podcast, James Verch.
Welcome, James.
James is coming out of the green room right now.
Boys, how we doing? Let's go. How we doing? Yeah, thank you for having me. Tim, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, boys.
Might have had one of the best entrances
All right.
ever. Came in.
This is
His
great.
beautiful girlfriend, Dr. Samantha Root, was pulling him, and he did a couple flips. And
Doctor.
Doctor.
She's in the green room right now.
Yeah, we're gonna get a picture of her later. She'll be on the at the after party.
All right.
Fantastic.
First
Well,
time on the
welcome.
mic. Thank you for having me. This is great.
We love having you here.
Incredible view, incredible group of guys. Happy to be here.
What is your guys' family? I mean, you guys are an institution up here. My irrigation guy, Jesse Abramson,
Oh yeah.
he says he's happy that I live in the middle of Birchville because he goes between your dad's house and your grandpa's house, and he can stop here and adjust things very quickly. But what
Yep.
is your history up here?
Yeah. So we've been coming up here a long time. I mean, my great grandfather had a place on Big Stone. It's been, wow, I guess over 50, 60 years now.
I remember him.
Yeah, great grandpa. Yeah, he was a doctor down in Milwaukee, got a place up here. It was his summer escape. And eventually my grandpa, he started coming up here. My dad started coming up here. I started coming up here. It's just a family thing, and we still have it going strong today.
Yeah.
So the boathouse has been there forever.
Yeah, the boathouse has been there forever. I mean, we've done a couple things on it from time to time. We had to redo some of the siding, had to redo some of the railings, the deck, but I mean, just within code, obviously.
Yeah.
100%.
It's one of my favorite driveways, going from Chicken in the Woods back to your grandparents' place. It's really a cool driveway.
Yeah, it's a pretty long haul. I think it's like a quarter-mile long.
It's very cool.
Is
Yeah,
that right?
yeah, about a quarter-mile.
Wow.
Yeah,
You can get your steps in, Gary. It's great.
You could just drive to the end of it and then be done for the day with my exercise.
Yeah.
Gary be napping in the parking lot, taking a break.
It's hot.
It's very hot. So you have you were born and raised in where?
Born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. Went to lower school, middle school, high school there. But spent all my summers up here in Wisconsin.
Sure.
Pretty much since I was in 6th grade, I was coming up here and spending time on the Aqua Devils, which I'm sure we can talk a little bit.
Oh, we're
more
going
at some
to, for
point,
sure.
Oh,
But
yes. Oh, yes.
yeah, I've been coming up here a really long time.
Isn't your cousin Tumbler Nick from Atlanta?
Oh yeah.
The wipeout expert?
Oh yeah, the absolute wipeout expert. The guy loves rocking the yellow life jacket. I mean, it's
It's
his
the
claim
best
to fame.
thing.
It's great.
I saw him do like 5 cartwheels down the shoreline over here with
Yeah.
Samantha driving.
He
It was
won't wear
fantastic.
anything else. It's great.
He actually got put on my friend's website, the
Oh.
Wood Like Wipeouts, when he sent me that
Oh,
video.
that's-
He's
Yeah.
posted on there now.
He also got reposted by a couple of famous wake surf brand accounts. We put him live.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Where did you go to high school and college?
Went to Centennial High School in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, technically not Atlanta. We were outside the perimeter. We were in Roswell or Alpharetta. Went to high school there.
Raiders?
The Knights. Go Knights.
Knights.
The Knights. Yeah, the
Yes,
Raiders were our
yes.
enemies, man. You're
Yeah.
so close.
Rowdy Raider.
The Rowdy Raiders. No, I was a Knight. And after that, decided I wanted to spend more time in Wisconsin. Went to UW-Madison.
Oh,
Badger.
go Badgers.
Go Badgers.
On
Go
Wisconsin.
Badgers.
Not a very fun school to go to, right?
Oh man, it was the best school ever,
Best school
Gary.
ever.
It was great, man. Just
Love
living
it.
life in between 2 lakes, State Street, the KK. Yeah, a lot of
Did
good
you ski
memories. I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I was a part of the UW water ski team. I didn't join until my junior year though. That's when I picked up trick skiing actually, which was pretty fun.
Which we did on the way here
Yeah, that's
today.
how I was rolling in hot on the trick
It was
ski.
pretty dope.
Coming in
Yeah.
hot.
It was pretty dope, as the kids say. Pretty dope. So you're out of college, and then what do you do for a living now? What are you doing?
Not as fun as my college days, but it's a great it's a great job. I work for NetSuite. I'm an account manager, so basically I just deal with customers across the U.S., represent them when it comes to their renewal process, make sure they have what they need in order to keep their business operations afloat, streamline some of their manual processes, and ultimately just driving efficiency through their business.
That sounds almost as much fun as selling chipboard. That sounds really awesome.
Hey, I got great clients. I get to take them out to dinner. That's the best
Hey,
part.
there we go.
Yeah.
Golfing and dinners are awesome.
Oh, yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
G Money.
Gee.
What do you got? It says here you're a heck of a pickleball player. We hear, but I know you are.
Yeah, we've played, man.
I know you're excellent. How'd you
Yeah,
get?
we've played too, Tim.
Yeah.
How'd
Chad, we played too.
How'd
Yeah,
you get
everyone's-
into it? When you just started playing? Or
Oh.
what happened?
Honestly, it was just one day. My buddy, he was he was unemployed at the time. He was like, "Hey, man, we got to pick up something fun to do." And I was like, "All right, what do you got in mind?" He's like, "Let's just start playing pickleball." And I was like, "All right, man, let's go." I don't really have a sport that I'm doing on land down in Austin. It's warm year round, so
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
might as well just pick up a paddle. And I played a little bit of racquetball in college, so I was like, "What the hell?
Sure.
I'll give it a shot." And we started playing like almost every day after work, and then it just became a really big thing of mine,
Right.
and just kept putting a lot of work, put in the hours, and yeah, started. It's kind of
You're
my main
so
thing.
quick. You're so young. You can get those short ones so quickly. It's so easy for you.
Yeah,
Older guys like us, it's a little more difficult.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's something you can do the rest of your life. That's why I wanted to get into it now.
Totally agree.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite kind of pickle?
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy
A
dill?
spicy dill pickle.
Yeah.
Famous
I love
Dave's.
it. Famous Dave's is good. Boar's Head is also really good.
Oh.
But
Like the big
there's
slice?
there's a number one answer though here.
Yeah.
It's Grillo's pickles.
Gorillos pickles?
Grillo's pickles are the best pickles, hands down.
Grillos.
Only in Texas or up here?
No, they're up here. They're in Naples. They're down in
Grillos.
Florida. You guys
Grillos.
are, yeah, they're great. Nice and
Nice.
spicy. It's the best.
It's fantastic.
We like
You
spicy.
should put some hot sauce in regular pickles. Some of your hot sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'd be good.
Look at
Just
this.
a cheap plug.
It's the heat wave.
The a heat wave pickle.
Heat wave pickles. That'd be fantastic.
We'll work on it.
We know your family, but tell us about your family, your mom and dad, your grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, mom, dad, they're up here pretty much all summer. Live in Florida now.
Right.
My grandparents, same thing. They're over on Big Stone Lake. They're great. They're the ones who brought me up here, and I continue to keep coming up. It's such a great place. I love Three Lakes.
So if a dentist and Steven Seagal had a baby, that would be your brother John recently with his Fu Manchu and his hair.
It's pretty much accurate.
Yeah, very accurate.
Yeah, we've called him Johnny Depp a few times. I think we need to tone that back. It's
Nicolas
getting to his
Cage?
head.
Nicolas
But-
Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah, that's a good with long hair. Yeah, that would work. But
I was talking to your dad about that this morning. I'm not sure how I'd feel about the dentist walking in with the Fu Manchu and the man bun.
I know, right? Well, he's all covered up. He's like pulling the hair back.
got a
and
Fu Manchu.
It's like you have no idea who's behind the mask.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like Batman of
It's,
dentist.
it's strong,
I
man.
haven't seen him in forever. I used
Yeah.
to see a lot of you over at Big Stone.
Oh yeah, Tim. Tim and I go way back. I've probably known Tim the longest up here,
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
being honest.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because we were neighbors, and there's nothing better than hanging out with. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we've had a couple drinks together, shared a couple laughs over the years. I want to say I've known Tim. How long have we known each other, man?
Since you were a little kid.
like
Wait, do you have a picture of him on your
25
your
years?
watch?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's so creepy.
Yeah, we're just drinking beers.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so weird.
Oh, I smell jealousy.
Without question, I'm very jealous.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim and I are tight.
Nice. Now, what lesson did your
Well,
parents or
I see
guardians
the blue
instill in you? Any lessons you can think of besides being awesome?
Oh man. My dad, knowing my dad,
Shout out to Richard.
shout out to Richard.
Richard,
Shout out to Ginger.
my IT guy.
My dad, probably caution and risk management. My dad, if you know my dad, he's a pretty cautious kind of dude.
Drive fast, take chances. Guy.
Yeah, the exact opposite. The exact opposite. It's kind of funny because like he's the most cautious guy and very risk averse, and I kind of like to send it. I just like to go.
Send it.
So
I
yeah,
like it.
Send
but,
it.
but when it matters, I can be cautious and careful. My mom, what did I learn from my mom? Friendship,
Yeah.
keeping friends close, connections. That's what
She's-
it's all about.
she's the
I mean, that's
sweetest
why we're here
person.
today.
She's
right?
so
She's really
sweet.
good at that.
She's so
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
the best.
Your dad taught me how to pull wires.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm good for. Yeah. And listen to him when he talks. I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm like, yeah, you bet,
Yeah,
Richard.
this goes here, this goes here, this goes here.
Oh, there
and
goes
then,
Kathy Burden paddling by.
Yeah.
She's got the wind with her now.
Kathy.
Hey,
Hey,
Kathy.
Hey!
The craziest green eyes in the world.
I heard you got a pretty nice wake boat.
Mm.
What can you tell us about your wake boat?
Oh, yeah.
It's down south, huh?
It's down south, yep. Put her behind a trailer, brought her down south.
Loaded
she's
with
sitting on
corn,
Lake
spotted
Travis.
cow.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's been up here for a while now, or it was for a while, for about 4 summers. Got a lot of good use out of it.
What color is it?
Silver. It's silver. It's white. It's a lot of colors. It's
I've
gold.
been on it before it was here. It's a beautiful boat.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
very
It kind of looks
color.
like an orca.
Yeah, it's very orchid.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a whale on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
water.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty big.
It's a
But it's
great
an
boat.
awesome boat. We
What do you
love
think of
it.
all those big boats on the water.
Oh,
They're coming
man.
after you, aren't they?
They're coming after us. No, I mean, it's all about, being smart, waking responsibly. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right.
So, respecting the lake, respecting everyone. I think there's a nice common ground we can have here.
Respect everybody's love and interest.
Yeah.
I chewed a guy's ass out on here this weekend that had a Paragon that was right next to shore surfing, and I drew over there, and I'm like, dude, you're the one that is causing issues for all of us.
Who was it?
I don't know. I've never seen a maroon Paragon. I don't know whose it
What'd
was.
he say?
But he told me to mind my own business, and I said, why don't you get off my lake?
This is my business.
This is my business. Come on, go in the middle. I mean, he's right off a shore. Like, you're the one that's wrecking it for everybody else.
Yeah.
Be respectful.
Exactly. I think
Yeah.
we can all agree in the right depth, the right setting, it's perfectly okay.
Without question.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. But you got guys like that
Yep.
kind of ruining it for everyone.
Probably like a weekend warrior type dude.
Exactly.
know.
Maybe a fib. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What did you say?
Maybe a
A fib.
fib.
Where are they from?
Where are
Illinois?
they from?
Might be from Illinois,
Come on, man.
Chicago.
Gary, you're not really a fib anymore. You're
You're
more
not
of
a
a
fib,
you're a
yeah.
snowbird.
Changed. I've
Yeah,
changed my
yeah.
residency.
You fly over Chicago now, do you?
Someone said FBI.
Tallis Park.
Something different.
Yeah.
Fib means something else.
Stop saying those
Friendly
words.
Illinois brother.
Exactly.
Yes, you're my friendly
My
Illinois
sister-in-law
brother.
thought it was frickin' Italian bastard.
Some of them are.
It works
Yeah,
both ways.
yeah.
That was funny.
Well, I think the thing with the wakeboard thing too, and the wake surfing, we all have property here, and we care about our shorelines. We care about the lakes. We're not going to do anything to damage our investment. I just got to be respectful. I've been to
Yeah.
the meetings, I've done all
Stand
this
up,
stuff.
Tim. Stand up.
Where's my soapbox? I got to get in my soapbox.
Tim.
Watch out.
You know what? A long time ago, when I was a younger,
Wake boats came
yeah,
about.
wakeboards. Yeah.
Do you like do a lot of wake surfing? Is that your favorite water activity? What's your favorite?
That's a great
beyond the
question.
boat?
I feel like I wake up every day and I'm like, do I like wake foiling more? Do I like wake surfing
Tell
more?
us about wake foiling.
Wake
Is that a
foiling's pretty
foil over
sweet,
there?
man.
That's an air chair.
Air
It's
chair.
different.
Yeah, it's a little different, but basically wake surfing, you're directly behind the boat, you're following the first wave right behind it. Wake foiling, you're doing the same thing, but you can ultimately control your experience a lot more because you have a long mast and a couple of wings that you can actually self-pump. So you can actually go outside of the wave, you can go back a few waves. I mean, the water's your real estate, right? You can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere you want, which is amazing. So it feels a lot more freeing, There's a lot more out there that you can do with
Yeah.
wake foiling. You can also bring it to the ocean, too. That's where it's predominantly a sport, but now that we have these wake boats, wake foiling has become a thing. You can put straps on it, you can do flips, you can do spins. It's amazing. And I just feel like it's a sport that's new, that's continuing to rise, and I love it, man.
I like a good self pump myself.
Yeah.
Could you ski on one of
Cool.
these stools that we're sitting on? Do you think?
Ski on a stool.
Could you
With a
saucer?
underneath
If we
it.
put a board underneath it, I think we could make it work, man.
That used to be in the
Should we
Aqua Devil
try?
show. That
Oh,
was in the
yeah.
Aqua Devil show. They had a chair.
They did,
right?
yeah. And I think I don't know if it was a
Pizza
swivel
board.
chair.
Pizza board.
Yeah. So basically, I remember this one dude. He had a chair that was on top of a saucer, and he was just going behind the boat about like 12 miles an
Exactly.
hour.
Yeah, go really
You're good.
slow.
Very slow, but he could do 360s on it. I think he was juggling at one
Oh, yeah.
point. Yeah, I think it was part of Clown Act.
Who was the guy?
Oh man, there was a few people that did it.
Mr. Beginning with a B. He's over in Virgin Lake. Big guy.
Oh, Burger.
Mr. Burger.
Yeah, Burger was the man.
Remember, he'd be on a unicycle with bowling pins.
That was the halftime show.
Yeah, he was.
That was
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
They were on fire. I'm
Mr.
pretty
Burger,
sure. Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
Big guy.
That guy was crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome guy.
Mm-hmm.
So you've grown up basically. You've been on this water pretty much your whole life. I mean, everybody knows you up here, and I think you're considered one of the best water sport people up here. I mean, like friendships that you've developed and the people that you don't see. And I watch it when our kids are up here and they see somebody they haven't seen in a long time. And it's like an old, you fall right back into your friendships.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's just cool, right?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, there's so many great water skiers up here. There's so many great wakeboarders. barefooters. I mean, we have them all. The Northwoods breeds those kind of guys, and breeds friendships too
Yeah.
outside of it. And that's what was so cool about the Aqua Devils, is meeting everyone, maintaining those relationships over the years. Like, when I was a kid, I was growing up, I mean, Ryan Lamond was an absolute beast on the barefoot. Jordan Ginsler was absolutely crushing
Yeah.
it behind the wakeboard, but still could. I mean, honestly, if that dude were to go out right now in front of the boat or in front of the dock here, I'm sure he could bust a couple whirly birds and chromobes, Rayleigh's no problem.
Yeah.
I mean, just, it's unbelievable.
If there's a gnar, you're shredding it.
Oh, it's being shredded. Yeah.
Tim, that was a good one.
He knows.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's in.
He's shredded the
Read
gnar.
Water Ski Magazine.
Yeah.
Tim shredded some gnar in his day.
Our magazine.
Gnar guy.
Right.
What is your what's your earliest memory from being an Aqua Devil?
Oh man, I think coiling ropes. I think Ryan Lamont made me coil like 500 ropes.
Isn't a
I
requirement?
swear. Yeah, it was a requirement. If you didn't know how to coil a rope, I mean, I don't know if you were really allowed to be there.
Right.
But yeah, I can coil a damn good rope.
Was Ryan like the president then?
Yeah, he was. He was.
So.
Yeah, he was the president. I went through. There were a lot of different presidents. Yeah, it was great. A lot of great people, man.
Did you hold any offices ever?
I did. Yeah, I was vice president at one point. Did that for a couple of years. It was great. It was a great experience, especially as a kid, being a high schooler, taking on some responsibility.
Yeah.
I learned a lot. There were some hard moments, some easy moments, but I guess getting out in front of adults and stuff at that age was great. For public speaking and
Yeah.
So
making
you're
sure-
like the Dan Quayle of water
Dan
skiers.
Quayle,
It's pretty
water
awesome.
skiing. Yeah, it's something you could. Yeah, I
You're
guess.
the
So.
vice president, right, Gary?
He was. I think he could spell potato. Is that the right?
Yes, that's what he's.
How do you spell potato?
P-O-T-A-T-T-T-O.
Gary spells it. Gary spells it P-O-T.
Potato potato.
Pot or pot.
Potato. I mean, that's the guy made a mistake. Throw the guy a bone. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not good. That's why we have spell check, man.
That's
ChatGPT.
right. That's why
I really
teachers
don't
are
know how to
very
spell it.
important.
You do have a significant other, and she is a doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Roop. She's an absolute legend. Very smart, talented. I think she's sitting over there.
She's in the
looking at
green
me
room.
right now. But yeah,
Chilling
she's
in the
great.
green room.
She's chilling in the green room. Sam is fantastic. I've known Sam a long time. Sam and I were friends. I mean, before we started dating, hung in the same friend group. Known her a long time, and I think that's the beauty of it, right? We just know each other from, the core and who we are as people, and just eventually ended up dating about 5-6 summers ago.
That's awesome. We did a snowboard trip together once. We went to the Swamp Witch.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she
was just
analyzed me.
Yeah. I think she gave me your results, Chad.
And then I started the party on Thursday, and I'm like, last time I saw you, or we were in the Swamp Witch, you analyzed me. He goes, you want me to do it again? I'm like, nope. I don't know what's in here.
Doctor, did you recommend medical, like drugs, or just therapy?
Some sort of soft salve. Is there a salve?
She assesses and she gets out of the situation. Yeah.
Something we need to be alarmed with Chad? He's all good?
I think there are things to be noted, but I think they're external and everybody's already
Write this
aware.
down.
So the good thing is there's nothing like on
Stay
the
guarded.
surface.
Yeah. Everyone's taking
Yeah.
notes.
So you think. This is awesome. Fantastic.
External and
Outside the Aqua Devils, any other ski teams or any? You mentioned college, right?
Oh yeah, man. College was a completely different story. I mean, that was just an absolute party.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, going down to D1 Nationals. I mean, we spent the night in New Orleans before heading up to Baton Rouge. Sam actually was down there. She watched. But, getting drive-through margaritas, drive-through daiquiris
Yes.
on the way to compete. Well, after we competed, I should say. But it was great, man.
That's so
It was
cool.
great. Yeah.
My daughter won the national championship D2 this year for lacrosse.
Oh, lacrosse. They are still the real deal.
I
They're
love going to
legit.
those. I love all the tents. It's just a giant orgy by the water. It's
Well,
just great.
They're the Flying Eagles?
No, they're the Skeagles.
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 The Skeagles. Go Skeagles.
Go ski go.
Yeah, we all intermingled. We had a great time.
There seems there's a lot of
fun.
intermingling going on.
Yeah.
It seems like it's awesome when you have a daughter and she's intermingling.
If you had to pick the best all-time wakeboarder skier in Three Lakes, who would it be, do you think?
Oh my gosh, I think it's Jordan. Jordan's
Oh,
down.
really?
Yeah. Jordan Ginsler. The dude could do gainers off the jump. He could barefoot. I mean, he's the best when it comes down to wakeboarding. I mean, when I was growing up, I mean, that was the guy to look after, and that was the guy you wanted to get better than, right?
Yeah.
So when he left, I was like, all right, maybe I'll start doing gainers. I'll start, getting, better on the trick ski and everything. And it's nice. He still maintains a pretty solid. I guess you should say he's still really good out there on the board.
Yeah.
To
Is
this
he?
day. Yeah,
I haven't
absolutely.
seen him in a
And he's 33 now, so I mean,
He
it
knows
doesn't matter.
spring chicken.
Yeah, it's funny. You get older, and I swear you still can get better at things. That's why I'm wake surfing. So
I should
it doesn't
be
hurt
an
the
expert at
bones.
something. But
Well, drinking. Pretty
Keep
good.
working at her. Keep working at
You
it.
ever seen Bernie out on the water? You know Brian Lake at all? Do you know
Oh
about
yeah, Brian Lake, the skimboarder. Yeah, that was always a fun
that? He's
appearance.
a wake surfer, right? Wasn't he a world champ? What do they call that? Wake
World
surfer?
champ kiteboarder.
Kiteboarder.
And
That's what it is.
skimboarder. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's
World
why
champ.
that's
World
why all the
champion.
guys up here actually. So he started bringing the skimboard behind the boat around somewhere between like water ski length and wakeboard length, around there, in between there and trick skiing.
Oh.
And he would just jump the wake, go back and forth, and he kind of made it a fun thing
That's
for
kinda
all
cool.
of us to
Didn't
do.
they?
So
No, I don't know. I don't
if you see a guy skimboarding behind the boat,
That's
he's
him.
the dude who started.
He's
it.
the guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
The OG.
The OG. So
G
how do you
Money.
like living in Austin, Texas?
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I moved there and immediately fell in love.
It's pretty
It was
cool.
literally love at first sight for
Yeah.
the city. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember just driving through, seeing the city and then the lake, and I was like, this is what I need. This is all right here, right in front of me.
You're fixing up a house right now.
Yeah, doing a little bathroom remodel.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's great. It's a lot of work. My house looks like a war zone right now.
Yeah. Speaking of that, are you living in sin? Are you living together with the doctor?
The doctor's on her way in. Yeah.
The doctor is in.
The doctor's in. Yes. I had a roommate for like 3 years though. He bought a house. He's out now, but he's close to Lake Austin, so
Oh, that's cool.
for proximity, it's gonna be awesome, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So what does Three Lakes mean to you?
Oh man, that's a great
kind
question.
of touched on a lot of subjects already.
I know. Let me take a sip. Let me think for a second.
Play a little
Hey.
background music.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
This does a sip.
Yeah, but where does that
It's
muscle?
like,
Where
what does
does
it
that
taste like,
muscle?
Harry?
Christmas morning.
Tastes like this is right yeah.
I guess what Three Lakes means to me is, it's kind of the place I grew up, right? This place feels like home. I grew up in Atlanta. I told you guys all about that. Went to lower school, middle school, high school. But when I come back here for the summer, when I come back here for the winter,
Yeah.
it really feels like home. It feels like not that it's stuck in time, but it stays the same.
Yeah.
But like, the magic kind of remains here, which is great.
You're a Three Lakes guy.
Yeah.
I think of Three Lakes, I think of you.
Yeah,
I
man.
do.
It's
and,
great.
and Gary and Tim
And Tim.
I kind of
and Dr. Rube.
all of you guys, yeah.
I was thinking about you wearing your fur jacket when you're snowmobiling. The fur.
Yeah,
the fur collar.
fur collar. Yeah, that's Sam's dad's
That
old
thing is
old
so
jacket.
awesome.
Man, that thing is
Actually, your dad
badass.
was at that
That's
day.
what
We
we
were
do.
at the swamp.
Yeah,
Your
he
dad
showed
was
up.
there.
That was even.
Yeah.
Didn't Marin crash your snowmobile?
Yeah, she rolled it. She thought she was following one of you guys.
Me.
She went up and took a little bit of the
I did a
berm.
jump.
She tried to try that with her boy on the back. She
Yeah.
turns over into the bank and then on the street she says, "Woohoo!" Goes,
Yeah.
rolls it over.
Mr. Armani went flying to the
Yeah,
left.
right.
Yeah.
Dude, his beautiful jawline broke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
no.
sled had a little damage, but not bad.
No, but it was great. We all celebrated when they got there. We're like, woo, we all made
Yeah.
it.
That was a big night. That was fun.
It was good.
Fun
It was
day.
good. I still got a photo of all of us there.
By the
together.
sign, we took one by the sign. Swamp with
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did. That was cool.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
snow was deep.
Yeah,
One time.
What?
One time,
Yeah.
a long
That
time
was, I think it
ago.
was
I
like
know,
4
like
years
6
ago, right? We gotta run that back, guys. We should do that.
We need to get some snow.
Yeah, in like 6 months.
I got a
7
great
months.
ramp built out here. We can get on the ice really easy now. So
We should really build up that pitch and get some air.
that's
Right
actually.
into the new house. Right into the new house.
I mean,
Yeah.
Bam! Right through the window.
Before
Through
we
the
do
wine
our
cellar.
sponsor
Exactly.
break,
It's nice wine cellar.
I gotta give a shout out to my buddy Brian and Lynn Anderson. They built a ski lake about 2 hours south of here at Central Sands Water Ski Club. Brian and Lynn have an amazing setup. They have pro skiers come in every weekend, and my buddy Tim Selleck is the main driver. So if you're looking for an experience, they have a beautiful 8-bedroom house on the lake. You can rent it out. Great boathouse. So Central Sands Water Ski Club. Brian and Lynn Anderson. All right, so local sponsor.
Hey, listeners, if you ever find yourself looking for that perfect swimsuit, an in-style hat, sundress, or sweater, look no further than Northland Clothing Company, located at 6991 West School Street in beautiful downtown Three Lakes. A wide assortment of sunglasses, footwear, shirts, pants, you name it, they've got it. Check out Northland Clothing Company for all your style attire.
James, have you ever been there to Northland Marine?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I mean, that was a spot we'd go to. I mean, shoot, I'm sure they've gone through a couple owners now, but
Right.
when I was growing up, we'd go there and buy a pair of board shorts. You know, right when we got them for the summer, you know, so you could look fresh while skiing. It was great.
And those things wouldn't be washed all summer. Just the same pair. Never been
Honestly,
washed.
man, I think I took a bath like 3 days ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I smell bad?
I'm
You
not
just
gonna
took a bath.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
You're
That's
in the
what I'm
water
saying.
every day.
If you're
You're
in the
all
water
good.
every day, it
You got
doesn't
it.
matter.
You got it.
Every
Yeah,
single
that
day.
sounds a lot worse than it actually is. Yeah.
Right. No, that's all good. Chad.
Is that my up?
This is a segment.
This is
we
our.
call-
This is a rapid fire. This is kind of the fun one that we do. Gotta get to know you really fast. So
Hit me.
kind of do a the first thing that kind of pops into your head.
So, to start with, your favorite food.
Tacos.
What kind? Steak, chicken?
I mean,
Pork.
breakfast tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast chorizo, man.
I love
Chorizo
it.
all day with the green
You got a
sauce.
place?
I love
a
it.
place you go?
Oh yeah,
A place-
Mommy's Tacos in Austin,
I thought
Texas.
they meant
Shout out to
ginger.
Mommy's.
They meant
Mommy.
ginger.
No.
Mommy!
Mommy! Taco!
What does she do up there all day? Never know what she do up there.
Ah! Meatloaf, Mom!
Never know what she does up there. Favorite
That's a funny
cocktail.
one.
Favorite cocktail.
Favorite cocktail. Ooh, right now the paper plane is just
What
hitting
is
just
a
nice.
paper plane?
It's equal parts everything. You got Aperol, Amaro, bourbon, and lemon juice. Man, it is like the ultimate summer bourbon cocktail.
one of
We
those
should go get one.
We should have
should
one
have
right
one
now.
right now.
Yeah, I
I have
know.
every ingredient except
Let's-
we only have bourbon.
Should we go for
Let's
ginger
just call
Pam?
Dan the man at the brew
Yo,
station.
Dan the man at the brew station is awesome.
Yeah, he's
one
got
of our
it all.
sponsors.
He's the best.
You're not a big Bloody Mary fan at all? Were you
Oh
a
my gosh.
Wisconsin guy?
Bloody Mary season is really year round,
Yeah.
but especially football
Yeah,
Sundays
yeah,
and
yeah.
Saturdays.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, some of my favorite Bloody Marys around town. 32 South makes a good one.
Yeah.
Pike's Pine Isle used to make a really good
Oh,
one.
I heard of that place.
Yeah, that place was.
Is that still open?
Yeah.
Pine Isle?
Yeah.
Called a different name.
It's coming up.
It's coming up. It's in the works.
Okay.
Opie. Some people have a weird reaction to Bloody Marys. They makes them sweaty and stuff.
Well, it does. Yeah, only the left side of my face, but I still drink them.
Your left side of your face
The
sweats?
left side of my face just always sweats for some
That
reason.
is so weird.
It's weird, but I like them.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe I should just tone down the spice level or
A little
something.
deodorant on your side of your face.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
What's your favorite wakeboard company?
Oh, that's a great
You only
question.
can pick one, just one.
I think Hyperlight is probably my favorite.
Is that
You
what
got one? Yeah,
The
they got
broken-
one
the
right there.
broken board.
Hyperlight's my favorite wakeboard company. And then
Do they stand behind their products?
They do. Ronix though, man, it's a tough battle. I go back and forth between those two.
Yeah.
But Phase 5, definitely the best wake surfers on the planet,
Phase
without a doubt. And then Lift Foils, by far the best foils out there.
Yeah. We're looking for sponsors. If any of you guys want to sponsor us,
That'd be really cool.
That'd be
Phase 5 would love to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manana though, the hat that I'm wearing right now, they're based out of Austin, Texas. They're super cool. They're on the come up. I probably have like 5 or 6 of these hats. They're great.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
When was your last
Manana.
beer bong?
Last beer bong? Wow.
We have one ready.
Probably maybe in like 5 minutes. I don't know.
I have the Freedom Funnel in the pole barn.
Freedom funnel.
That was a good one.
That's a fun one.
Yeah. I think I haven't beer bonged in a while, but last shotgun I think was like yesterday or 2 days at the sandbar right here on at the secret sandbar. I'm not gonna
Yeah, yeah.
say where
Yeah,
this
don't
new
say it.
sandbar is, but
Right.
at the newest best sandbar. That's
Right
probably
here.
the last shotgun.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of where Tim's pointing, but don't look down there.
It's over on Deer Lake by Big Al Erickson's place.
Yeah, there's a great standby by Eric.
Great
Else.
stand-
I heard
Muddy,
there's one on
muddy.
Big Stone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one over there.
Yeah.
What's your favorite watering hole in the area?
Oh man, that's a great one.
And we get to go. Let's say you get one more watering hole, then you're gonna die.
If I one more watering hole, then I'm gonna
Yeah,
die.
like immediately die.
Immediately
Then you're
die.
gonna
I mean, just let me die in the woods out in Swamp Witch. Yeah,
Oh.
there we go.
That's a good answer.
Let me
That's a
throw
good
down
answer.
some AC/DC on the jukebox
Yeah.
and just rock my way to death.
Let's
you know?
forget about that question. That's a bad
What,
question.
that's a
What
good
about-
question.
what
What
about
about in Austin?
I heard they have
Oh, in Austin. Austin. Favorite watering hole in Austin. There's so many.
You get
I
to
mean,
live after this one.
this is okay. Good. That's a really great question. I really have been into this spot called Deep Eddy Cabaret. It's not like what it sounds.
Wait a
Deep
minute.
Eddy, yeah.
That sounds
It's the great thing
That
about
sounds
Deep Eddy is it's super close to the lake. Super close to the lake. They only have shitty beer on tap.
Oh.
It's amazing. They just got Coors. They've got
Hey.
hams. They've
Hey.
got
PBR.
PBR.
No offense,
They've
Sour.
got Lone Star. Again, it's all domestic cheap beer. And the cool thing about it is they don't charge much. It's amazing. And Blue Ribbon, of course.
You know, there's a place I used to go to there. I used to love when I was in town in Austin. It was called G&S or G's.
That's a great bar. There's upstairs.
It's
There's
so
the-
fun to
the
go
beer
there.
Oh
garden
man,
is
GNS
amazing.
used to be my favorite bar until it wasn't. I'll tell you that. Yeah, no longer I
What
can say that's my
happened
favorite
there?
bar.
What happened?
The thing is I don't know. That's the funny thing. It's like to this day I don't know why I'm banned, and I'm not banned from many establishments. I'm really not. But this place, I can't go back.
Out.
Out. Yeah, and you walk in, and the guy goes, "Get the fuck out," and I'm like, "What
How's
did
he
I do?"
remember you? How's he remember you?
His name is Jimmy. It's like he doesn't like other Jameses or something. I don't know.
He's got the James complex.
It's something's up with it. He's the owner. He's the bartender. He's the bouncer.
What a dick.
Yeah, the
Is
guy's
he fat?
nuts.
Is he fat?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey,
I don't think
hey
that
Fat Jimmy,
matters.
come up, bring your noise up the Three Lakes. We'll take care of you up here, Fat
Man,
Jimmy.
I think he was just mad one night. I had a bunch of friends there, and we were straight arm chugging. And I'm like, yeah, this is a little like, crude behavior, but like, come on,
It's
dude.
a bar.
It's a bar.
It's not
It's a
Austin.
bar. And I went to go buy more beer, give him more business. He's like, out. I'm like, you know what, man? So about 6 months go by. My buddy James Dillon, he's another Three Lakes guy up here. He lives in Austin. He's like, dude, we should go back. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
we'll see. He's like, oh man, it's been 6 months. He definitely forgot about you. I walk in. He goes, you know what you did. You know what you did. Get out. And I'm like, okay, all right.
You
Here we
thought-
go.
you thought
I'm never
about-
going back to this
You don't know
place.
what you did.
And I said, can you tell me, man? It's been like 6 months. And he goes, but you know what you did. You can leave.
Have you thought about wearing a disguise?
Yeah, I thought about going there Halloween actually.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah,
You'd
and then I
see
rip
you.
off the mustache, and I'm
you.
like,
Get out.
we'll have to plan that.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
I'll come down. That'd be fun. Bring
Awesome.
Mike Witt down. He'd love to fight that guy.
Oh, he would do great with Jimmy. Yeah.
Wetsuit or no wetsuit in spring and fall skiing?
Oh man, am I in Austin or am I in Three
No, you're here.
Lakes?
Here.
Here.
Oh, here? Oh, dude, I'm wearing a wetsuit. I am wearing one. I'm not trying to tear a muscle, but I mean the water here is like 60 degrees until mid-June,
Right.
so you gotta wear something.
We have ice until May.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Yeah, I know. You just get a little too cold down there sometimes, and gotta wear a suit.
Best gnar you've ever shredded?
Ooh. Best gnar I've ever shredded was right here in front of this dock at like 7 a.m. when the sun's rising. I mean, you can't get better than that.
No, you're right.
You really can't. Yeah. It's an easy answer. It's soft.
You want it clapping?
Yeah.
Favorite
Okay, what's
movie?
a-
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Besides,
Oh, super bad. Without a
Yeah.
doubt. Yeah, super bad. It's great, man. If you like comedy, you love Super Bad. Yeah.
Oh,
I thought
my God,
your
it's so
favorite movie
funny.
was where they're making the pot. In the,
Oh, 420 or
No,
Pineapple
no.
Express?
No, they're making
Superbad?
the ceramic one. It's
Yeah.
with the guy that died,
What's
Patrick
your bed,
Swayze.
Kevin? What's
No,
your,
it's
what's
not
your
the-
your bed, Kevin? That was 6th grade. People don't forget.
Patrick Swayze. What's the name of that movie?
Oh, it's Ghost.
Ghost. I thought it would be Ghost.
No, it's super bad all day.
I love
all day.
Superbad.
Jonah Hill is
Superbad.
just one of
He's
those
hysterical
guys,
in
man.
there.
He's
Dude,
good.
he lost a shit ton of weight.
I think, dude, the guy's like a roller coaster, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
goes back and
I love
forth.
He's
that.
kind of manic guy too. I heard.
Yeah, he's a little crazy
Kinda crazy.
sometimes, but all of his other movies are good. too.
Scotty's Bait and Tackle's on that trend. He's gonna be that skinny in about 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
He
gonna be
looks
there.
good.
He's working at it.
He
Hell
looks
yeah.
good.
He was
looks
great.
good.
He's a
Killer.
very nice guy.
What's the
Because
best?
I will gladly go and take all of his cheese from him. I really will.
And the
Just-
butter.
just help him.
And the butter.
The butter's
Oh my gosh.
Butter is
butter.
delicious.
What's the best advice you could give a young boarder?
Ooh, best advice I could give a young boarder: just don't give up. Next, when you feel like you're giving up, go out there one more time and try it again. You always need to try one more time before. And it's funny, all my friends give me a little shit because I'm like, this is my last run. This is my last run. No, it's never my last run.
Never.
Just keep going. Just
Yeah.
keep going. Yep.
That's awesome.
You like the morning glass or the sunset session?
The morning glass is a little more predictable. Yep. So I probably prefer the morning, especially down in Austin. At sunset, you could get a bunch of people coming in. You might have had a few beers, but when you wake up, you're fresh, man.
Ready to go.
Yeah, you're ready to go. You're locked in. You're just like, give me a cup of coffee, get me down to the water. Let's get out
Let's
there.
go.
Yep.
You ever ski at night, middle of the night? Midnight?
Yeah, a few times. I that I can recall. Yeah, there was a couple times, leaving Pine Isle docks, and we're just like, you know what, man? It's warm outside.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Send it.
Let's get after it.
It's great. It's great.
They're all blinking, huh?
We'll fix them.
We got some
Fix 'em?
technical difficulties.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Mine's out.
Yeah, let's talk louder.
Okay,
Just talk loud.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you ever gone from one end of the chain to the other end of the chain without stopping?
Oh yeah, man. Okay, that's actually the best. I'm glad you brought that up. I haven't thought about this in a while. So me and a bunch of guys. I mean, I'm thinking Trevor. I'm thinking Brittany. I'm thinking Kevin, Tom. All these people, all these Aqua Devil alumni. We were out there one night, and we were having a bonfire at Tomahawk's, and you were like, you know what? There's a legend out there that people have skied the chain from Long Lake all the way down
Yeah.
to Big, and I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, man, like we could do this. And after a couple beers, we found a responsible driver who decided to hand out their boat for the evening, and we sent it all the way up to Long Lake from Big Lake. I was part of the second crew. The first crew went up, they were just testing the waters, but then on the way back, I hopped in with Trevor, Kevin, and Meggie, and we're about like, oh my gosh, like 7/10 of the way through. Like we made it back to Big Stone, okay?
It's pretty
Tom's
good.
driving at the time, and Tom is like, dude, I think it'd be kind of funny if we pull someone over the jump. It's midnight.
Oh, no
whatever.
Whoa.
And yeah.
Montana.
Yeah. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate
Sure,
it.
anytime, anytime.
Yeah, Whitefish Montana special. Have you guys ever been?
No. Nope.
You guys should go.
Yeah, well, we should. Let's go tomorrow.
Let's go. Yep. Let's just take.
If
I
we
think.
hit a hole in one on Thursday, let's take a plane to Whitefish
Hey,
Montana.
I hear
We're
Corey
in.
Seaman's
Okay,
coming
cool.
in town this weekend. And
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I'd
And
love
that-
to see him.
Yeah, that dude lives out in Whitefish. So I got a really good buddy in Austin whose parents have a condo out there, ski side. And so we've been out there the last few winters snow skiing. I actually ran out to Corey Seaman, who's a fellow Aqua Devil,
Yeah,
out there.
absolutely.
We took a couple laps. The dude's skiing backwards faster than I am forward. I mean, he's an absolute menace.
He's something.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Backcountry powder skier, right?
Yeah, he does a great job, and he's even more fun off the snow. So,
Dinner with anybody from the past. Dinner. Have a dinner with one person.
ooh, someone who's no longer here.
Well, it could be anything. Anybody.
Anyone, yeah. Besides
Mm.
the present company.
Yeah, I don't think I'm taking the Jay-Z dinner. I don't know if I'm taking that one.
Bring your own lube.
What
Yeah.
people don't-
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No parties.
Ain't no
Dinner with
party.
anyone. That's such a good question.
Thank you.
Damn, Chad, you're good. I would probably say,
Snoop Dogg?
That's up there. I would say probably the guy from, ooh, that's good. I think it'd be interesting to go out with, oof.
You can come back.
Can we come back to that one?
Yeah.
We'll come back to that one. I have a
Yeah.
good answer.
How about dinner with anybody from the past? favorite music.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
favorite music.
Oh, I think it'd be if for someone from the past. I think it would be pretty cool to go out with someone like Al Capone.
Oh yeah.
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 If we're talking someone who's no longer here, like Al Capone era would just be badass.
Badass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd learn a lot.
Yeah, he'd know the places around here.
Yeah, he would. The dude used to come up here.
Yeah,
He was like in Public Enemies or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
that
yeah,
movie.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I'd
They'd
love to
hide
go.
out. They'd hide out up here.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Favorite music.
Oh, right now, it's all indie rock. Absolutely indie rock. It's a little bit of everything. Like, the cool thing about indie rock is you got some hard rock, you got some soft rock. I feel like it fits all genres.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
really does. It kind of is very widespread.
Have you?
Camp?
Camp is great.
C-A-A-M-P.
Yeah, CAAMP.
Oh, it's
Camp
awesome.
is great. That falls in that category, I'd say.
Have
Yeah.
you ever skied in the buff
The buff?
naked?
Oh.
Natural.
It's a yes or
Oh
no
yeah,
question.
you know, a
World
couple
is
of,
Sands closed.
a couple of those nights after Pine Isle. Yeah, definitely.
Sweet.
And I think that
Was it
kind of
warm?
it depends.
Hopefully.
Depends, yeah. When I was getting out of the boat, not so much, but yeah, we'd ski to the bridge a couple times and throw a couple flips off the bridge and swim into the boat, and sometimes the driver would leave us for fun, right? I'm looking at someone who maybe
That is
just
fun.
kept.
That's fantastic.
Did I do that?
I think so, if I recall.
Dr. Roop, paging Dr. Roop.
It's in the green room.
Favorite beer.
Favorite beer? Oh man, favorite freaking beer. I gotta say any Zilker beer down in Austin is the best
Zilker.
beer.
Is it
Zilker
Zilker?
Zilker Brewery.
Oh.
They've got the Zilker Icy Boys. It's like the best easy drinking beer. You could probably drink like 10 of them in the summertime. I mean, they are just so
You ever
light.
done that?
They're amazing. I'm just saying you could. You don't have to, but you can. Yeah.
I've been known.
Yeah, that one they've got it. Heavenly Days. They got it. Oh my gosh, man, Zilker. But if honestly, right now, Michelob's been like my thing. So
Yeah.
shout out to Michelob.
Yeah.
Same.
Put down was
Mhm.
big.
Work the abs.
Mhm.
Cheers.
Cheers. Work the
Cheers.
Work those abs,
Cheers,
guys.
cheers.
Work those abs.
abs. Gosh, man.
Regular or goofy foot.
Regular, except when I slalom and trick ski, I'm goofy.
Oh.
The weirdest thing ever. I go right
Wow.
foot forward for both of those disciplines, but everything else is left.
It's backwards.
Yeah, it's so
crazy.
weird. Yeah, I don't
Do
know.
you have a song you like to get down to when you're surfing or hydrofoiling?
Oh yeah, I really like this song "Disco" by Surf Curse, which is fitting, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, but it's one of those indie, alternative bands that just they absolutely rock. It gets you fired up on the water.
Yeah.
When
Love
you
it,
go away from
love it.
air,
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like
man.
rain.
Oh my gosh,
Remember that song?
Air was. They're no longer a band anymore,
Really?
man. Yeah, they broke up, but
Yeah, their
but,
best,
but
their best tracks. Are
it doesn't matter though. That's some of the best old music of all time. I remember just riding up the ski club listening to that music. It's kind of like the Bend the Rules era. You
Yeah.
know, it was great. That was
So
the
cool.
attitude they had. It was great. Mm-hmm.
Well, one last question. How would you like the people to remember you in Three Lakes?
Oh wow. That's a deep one, Gary. That's a deep dive.
Deep thoughts.
He
This is-
Yeah.
always comes
get
up
down
with
to
the
the
deepest-
bare bones here.
Deep-
I love it.
Jack
You're really
Candy.
going
Jack
straight to
Candy.
straight to
Candy.
the jugular.
Jack Candy. I like it.
I think I'd like to be remembered as someone who genuinely cared to stay in touch with others, that genuinely wants to know and be friends with everyone I've come across. I've met a lot of people up here, met a lot of people my age through the ski club. Getting to know people like you guys now as well has been absolutely amazing. As I've gotten older, I feel like I've really tapped in to a bunch of different groups to get to learn and
Right.
know a lot about each other. So just genuinely creating a bond and a friendship with everyone that I come across, and